Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at San Antonio, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now, New York starting five. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
5 on the clock. Shoots from 12, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's New York now. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And they double up Brunson. Towns outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Brunson. 32 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Here's Fox. The Knicks making their last shot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's gotten a second bucket on the night.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Barnes. Over Towns. Up again. Here's Champagnie. From downtown. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama.
Nice job by Wembanyama. Finding the three-point shooter, using his vision.
It's Bridges on the wing. Looking to end the run. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And it's 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
That is an assertive shot from Fox. Total trust in his jump shot. He's come a long way in that regard.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. He's off on that one. Spurs lead by 4. Castle for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Brunson taking his time here. Three-pointer, Bridges gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's Barnes on the wing, covered by Towns. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And San Antonio making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for Brunson. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Towns. No made baskets yet. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
San Antonio leading. Fox the pass to Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Towns with room to shoot. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Cornette. For 3. The shot no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Here's Castle. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Barnes is out there with Luke Cornette. And it's Harper in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Castle. And here's Cornette. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. No good on the wing 3. Clarkson outside. Pass to Alvarado. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 4. Castle for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. It's good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Cornette. And there's the lob. Vassell can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Now here's Anunoby, coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Pass to Cornette. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And his team's run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now here's Clarkson. Still no points. Back to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. And Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle outside. Back to Vassell. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Clarkson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Alvarado outside. To the inside. Stolen by Castle. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Bridges. Harper passes to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Knocks it loose. Here's Harper. 13 points in the win against New York. Tries to save it. Now Alvarado. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the long J. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. McBride, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Pass to Wembanyama. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist from Wembanyama.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Right side McBride. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. McBride can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Olynyk. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's McBride. He's guarded closely. No good with a layup. San Antonio has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Brunson against Fox. McBride on the wing. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 23 seconds left in the first half. Harper misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Back to McBride. And here's Brunson from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
All right, now let's talk about our game. San Antonio in a
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Spurs trail by 4. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. Here's Champagnie. On the wing, Vassell. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Outside Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now here's Anunoby, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Towns in his comfort zone.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
And it's Fox missing. New York leading by 4. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Brunson up top. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Castle against Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the three. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Wembanyama won't be denied.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Launches it. Rebounded by Champagny.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Anunoby passes to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Puts up a deep 3. And the Knicks miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. That one's wide left.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. 6 points for him. Castle with it. Towns covering. Castle misses. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. To stop the drought, Brunson gets it done.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. San Antonio, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. Castle for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Clarkson outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Castle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Castle's got 8.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Back to Brunson. Gets it off. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks leading by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And that one comes up a bit short.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Alvarado. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Clarkson. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Spurs trail by 6. Olynyk in the post. Robinson defending. From 12 feet. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Alvarado with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. Ooh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Anunoby against Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Alvarado outside from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Fox with the ball. Unloads. Barnes no good. Clarkson against Olynyk. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Fox with a steal. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Olynyk for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Poke loose. Barnes feeling it out a bit. For 3. Rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 9. Now Clarkson beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Yes, sir! Count it!
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Fox. Here's Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Fox from deep. Towns rips down the board. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby with it. Castle covering. Count it.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up to the Spurs. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Outside Hart. Cash from downtown.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jalen Brunson.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And here's New York now. They've got a 13-2 run going. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
New York ball. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. At the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Now here's Brunson. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With a teardrop. Oh, it's off. And the Spurs with possession here. Wembanyama. And he slams it down. And the Knicks with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Fox there for the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wembanyama down low. It's against Bridges.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Brunson using the glass to lay it in. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.